Hello again. Welcome back to Insurmountable. I have been kind of sick for a couple of weeks, and I didn't make any videos. But the weather got really warm, and then really cold, and then really warm, and then really cold, and my sinuses said, "Hey, go fuck yourself." Um, and then took a really long time to get back. So now I am back and gonna do another expedition on the mountain. It's been a minute since I played this now. I get bonuses if I... Come on. Why are you like this? Don't know why it's going so slowly. Okay, here we go. Scale the summit, reach the goal. A compact mountain with moderate elevation. Normal weather, breathing is harder. Okay. That doesn't seem so bad. Yes. Guess I'm good with that. Yeah. There's a new task waiting for you, a new challenge to master. You head out again into the unknown. Well, at least we're starting out bright. That's something. Where am I going? Basically straight ahead. Okay. Plot. It's a lot of people. Okay. What is our first event? Dead deer. You stumble over the corpse of a deer with no signs of decay. The animal died only recently. The remains of chewed herbs cling to its snout, its last meal, probably still undigested. You could cut open the animal's stomach to get to the herbs. I have done that before. And I mean, I may as well try. The corpse is still warm as you place your knife against its underbelly. On one long, fine cut. I'm sure that is not intended to say on long. Blood gushes out of the wound and pours over your hands. You grow dizzy and you start to feel nauseous. That tracks. Yep. Keep trying. A pungent smell fills your nostrils as you reach into the incision and grab the intestines. You pull and pull until the small and large intestines lie in a tangled heap at your feet. Your nausea threatens to overwhelm you. I'm gonna keep going, I guess. I've come this far. You did it. You have indeed found some undigested herbs in the deer's stomach. Is it worth it? I feel like it's not. Okay. Take it slow since breathing is difficult. Get some oxygen back. It's taking me a route I wasn't expecting. Oh, there's a lot of rocks in the center. I see. Abandoned radio relay station. You cannot believe your eyes. A fallen antenna is blocking your path. I will stay and look around. You are certain that the antenna is from the years of occupation. Maybe it was some kind of radio relay station. But what was it used for? You ponder as you continue on your way. Okay. A little less, eventful than I thought it was going to be. But that's not a bad thing. Not on the mountain. Cave. Which I really don't need. But you enter the cave cautiously. A short way ahead, the ground disappears. There is a wide, deep fault in the earth in front of you, stretching from one wall to the other. I will explore the fault. You squint down and make out something lying at the bottom of the fault. From this distance, it looks like it might be a backpack or bag. Could there be valuable equipment in there? I will use my flashlight. You shine your light into the fault. There it is, an old backpack. Carefully, you start climbing down. In no time at all, your feet hit the solid ground at the bottom. You search through the backpack and find valuable equipment that you pack away quickly. You climb back up, more than satisfied. Ooh, gloves. Fur gloves. I don't really need to sleep. In fact, it probably wouldn't be helpful for me to sleep, because it'll become nighttime. So... Oh, I leveled up. Almost didn't see it. Ooh, breathing. Need that oxygen. Okay, I see something. Let's go here and see what that something is. Oh, it's an item. We were supposed to open a show this past week. Actually, I think a week ago tomorrow. And I was really looking forward to it, because I didn't really know what it was. I didn't know, I hadn't really heard of it before, and I wasn't asking anyone about it, because I wanted to be totally surprised and explore it all for the first time, seeing it, you know, as an audience member. And then, I think the week before, there was some sort of medical issue with one of the actors, and I don't know what it was, or who it was even, but bad enough that they couldn't do the show, and we had to postpone it. And by postpone, I mean cancel it for this season. Hopefully we'll do it again in the future. I know it's something about the black and queer experience, which I have very little knowledge of. I want more. I need it. I was so looking forward to it. Oh, so that's what's been happening with me lately. Makes me sad. So, speaking of sad, a glissade. You march up a hill where the wind has left wavy patterns in the snow cover. Endless, uniform. Hypnotized, you take one step after the other. Suddenly you slip and land on your behind. You slide down the slope at breakneck speed, your arms flailing wildly. Finally you come to a stop, your heart pounding against your ribs. That was close. Okay, so I get a little bit of oxygen. I lose heat, I lose sanity, lose time. And it's night. Alright. Not terrible. Rocky outcrop. You march along a mountain ridge. Its steep slopes lined with gnarled trees define the elements. You spot an oxygen bottle on a narrow and fragile-looking ledge. You could pick up a branch and try to salvage the item. I will, because I'm gonna need oxygen, I think. Your branch brushes the oxygen bottle, but you lack the strength to move it in your direction. Keep trying. You did it. You hold the oxygen bottle aloft like a trophy. Sweet. Shrine. Steps have been hewn into the stone, leading you to a pedestal of sorts. Some type of religious site, or shrine maybe. You're not a particularly spiritual person, but somehow this place feels holy. It might just be your imagination, but you pray to the shrine for energy, because I am at full health. Oh, let's get this. Wolf's head. You come across the remnants of a wall. A weathered stone wolf's head stares at you with lifeless eyes. I will stay and examine. You are astounded by the delicate craftsmanship. How old must this wolf's head be? One thing is clear. People once lived here and erected impressive structures. But what kind of civilization was it? And why have you never heard of them? As you ruminate on the many unanswered questions, your eyes wander to a small chest. You find provisions inside. Food. Food for energy. Cool. Need to go that way. But... Ooh, there's a cave over there. I think I'm gonna go there first. So that I can get some of this energy back. Because now I actually need to sleep for a while. Ooh, rubble. You encounter a slope filled with rubble. Even your very first step onto it sets off a mini landslide. Oh no. With stones rolling out from under your feet and down the mountainside. I will find a different path. You decide a detour is your best option and give the rubble a wide berth. Yes, that just seems safest. Limestone Cave. You enter an expansive cave. Countless stalactites hang from its ceiling, some of which are longer than your arm. Water droplets trickle gently from the tips of the stalactites onto the rocks and into the pools below. The soothing tinkling sound they make as they land leaves you feeling calm and relaxed. The rock formations must be many thousands of years old, dating back to before the first traces of people on this island. It makes you happy to think that anything could endure for so long. You too are here to achieve something that will outlast you, something people will talk about for years to come. I mean, we'll see if I ever make it out of the time loop. Don't need this yet. Let's get experience gain. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. At the rear of the cave, you notice a faint shimmer of light. Follow the light. You follow the light. I think that's like the 4th time I've done that. As you approach, you realize that it's coming from hundreds of fireflies. Fascinating. Okay. I believe I also talked last time about going on a date, which I have not done since I got married because I am still married. Oh, good, a storm. And it didn't end up happening when I wanted it to, because he had a rehearsal that he had forgotten about. But what I really appreciated was that he immediately rescheduled it. You know, he was like, I can't, Death Zone. I think I'm gonna go back below it for a minute, so I will take this decreased energy cost. He immediately was like, hey, can we do it this day? Like, immediately rescheduled. It wasn't like, oh, we'll have to figure it out. You know, we'll try again later or something. He was like, can we try this day instead? And I appreciated that. I will get back to this momentarily. Melody. You lean back against a rock face. A distant melody reaches your ear, soft and tender and beautiful. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply and evenly. You keep listening. The music seems to be coming from inside the mountain. Could it be yet another legacy of the occupiers? Or maybe its origins are more mysterious. Whatever it is, it makes you smile. Sanity and experience. Let's see. How about we preserve my energy for a minute? So I went, and I had a really good time. Apparently, he never even considered that it was a date. In the first place, just hanging out, really. Ooh. Let's stop here and, So I asked him halfway through if it was a date, and he went, you know, with the week that I've had, I deserve a date. Yes, we're on a date. We got Thai food, we played some video games, we watched a movie, I went home. It was a good time. Haven't seen him again yet, but I'm gonna. You catch a scent on the wind. Burning wood? You follow your nose, and behind some rocky peaks you discover a patched, dingy-looking tent. Next to the tent, the glowing embers of a campfire emit a thin plume of smoke. You look around, not a soul for miles. I will call out, in case the owner is nearby. You call out, no response. You call again, still nothing. You briefly consider plundering the tent, but you decide against it. The stranger who owns the tent probably wouldn't take too kindly to find their possessions stolen when they return. That is true. Level up. More breathing. Okay, go there, and there, and... The storm is not helping me see. Let's just do this. We'll see where to go from there. You sit down on a rock to relax. A pleasant warmth slowly fills your body. You touch the stone with your hand. It's warm. So warm that the ice and snow around it has melted. Why didn't you notice that before? You close your eyes and regain, I guess warmth? I don't really need either of them, but that's okay, I guess. What is that? Ah, it's a person. Goat. You encounter a common mountain goat. It's nibbling on some herbs. I will give it some food. The goat gives a friendly bleat and shares its herbs with you. Okay, great. Traded herbs. Food for herbs. I don't really want that, but... Oh, no, wait. Let's get these first. Okay. Nearby an abandoned camp, there are a couple of empty oxygen bottles. You could take the time to search the tents. I will thoroughly do so. You find 2 bottled oxygen tanks. Great. Love that. Share. You encounter a cloaked mountaineer. He points at your flask and holds his hand together. I will give him the tea. The mountaineer bows and continues on his way. Okay. I was hoping he would give me something in return. I'm giving away all the most important things for nothing. As you approach a skeletal tree, you discover countless red ribbons with golden lettering tied to its spindly branches. Unfortunately, you can't decipher the writing. You don't know why, but for some reason, you find this spot very moving. You make a wish for energy, for sure. Okay, good. The storm has cleared. Wow, there's not a great way up here, is there? I guess... Let's go to this. Okay. You once again encounter a common mountain goat. It's standing behind a rock and using its head to point emphatically in the direction you're walking. Is it trying to warn you? I'll hide behind the rock too. Walking just a few feet ahead of you is a large wildcat. It notices neither you nor the goat. Oh, thank you, goat. I owe you my life. I don't think a can of food is proper payment. As you pick your way across some boulders on the edge of a precipice, you notice an indigenous man below you, waving his arms frantically. He's trying to tell you to hurry. Many of the rocks are loose and in danger of plummeting into the depths. I will go quickly. You quickly hop from rock to escape the danger zone. You suddenly hear a crash behind you. You glance over your shoulder to discover that a chunk of rock has plummeted from a height and smashed into the ground mere feet from where the stranger is standing. That was close. Sure was. Ooh, it didn't cost me anything. I love that. Thank you, man. Thank you, goat. Thank you, man. These are good things. Oh, let's go here. Perfect. Thought I was going to have to use a tent. Now I won't have to. You encounter the cloaked mountaineer again. Oh, he's holding a vacuum flask filled with tea in his hands, which he passes to you. Then he pulls out some herbs and a torch and offers them to you alternately. Oh, I don't really need the torch. No, you can keep it all. I've got 3 herbs already. I have a flashlight. I don't need the torch. I will take only the vacuum flask filled with tea. The mountaineer smiles and bows. He then continues on his way. Cool. These are good people. Ooh, reduced energy cost in the death zone. Love that. She's at 6,000, so I'm about to get there. A tent hastily erected against the side of a rock wall catches your attention. As you get closer, you discover a sleeping mountaineer. I can hear him, too. His clothes are torn in places, and you can tell by his face that he's in bad shape. You can't say how long he has left to live, or whether he will make it. Aww. No, I want to try to help him. I want to help him. Give me energy. Okay, try to help. You roll the stranger into the recovery position and speak to him in a soothing voice. Despite your best efforts, he makes no sound and does not move. You cannot help him. I'm sorry. I don't have any bandages or anything. You enter a cave. After just a few steps, you feel an icy wind on your face. It seems to be coming from inside the cave. I will follow the wind. Countless stalactites hang from the ceiling, blocking your path. As you deftly search for gaps between the enormous rock formations ducking beneath them, you suddenly hear a grinding noise. At the last second, you narrowly dodge the pointed projectile that comes crashing down from above. It was a hair's breadth from piercing your torso. Then you see something that makes your blood run cold. A short distance ahead of you is a corpse riddled with stalactites. That poor soul. If only he'd had your luck. Feeling more than a little queasy, you rummage through the fur pouch he was carrying. You find provisions and hastily tuck them into your pack, then turn to leave. This place is just too dangerous. More herbs, great. I lie down and sleep. I need lots of energy. Alright. I'm gonna go here. Ooh. Am I gonna go there? I do not have a great view of the mountain from here. Okay, how about we just start this path? Let's see where we end up. And I am now in the danger zone. I don't think I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna try to just plot a course up there. And I will sleep in a moment. Okay, I need sleep. Great. Let's continue. Cool. Yay. Reach the summit. You breathe in deeply as you look down from the summit. These mountains are really something else. You wonder how you will find the strength to withstand this madness, but your doubts soon give way to certainty. Deep down, you know that every single climb gives as much as it takes. Every step provides experience, makes you better, and now it's time to keep going and reach your goal. Ooh. All my stats were restored a little. That is quite a distance. Wow, there is not much on this mountain. Okay, let's sleep again. Oops. I will need the strength in the coming days. Okay. Oh no. Let's just... Sure. There are very, very few caves on this one. I usually have plenty. Not this time. Ooh, let's use this. There we go. Oh, there's a cave. A little out of the way, but that's not bad. So, a wide crevasse is blocking your way. There is a snow bridge you could use to cross it, but you're not certain that it's stable. I'm good. I go around the crevasse. There we go. I think I marked that right. Yeah. At the foot of a slope, you stumble across the remains of a building. Did it belong to the occupying forces? Parts of it are completely buried under rock. There must have been a landslide. Between the rubble, you can see a few electronic devices and small metal containers. You could go down there and search for provisions. I will indeed. Search the rubble. You walk carefully across the rubble, but not carefully enough. Something shifts under your feet and you fall, ramming your leg into a crevice. You quickly try to free yourself, but your movements trigger a mini landslide, sending rocks falling onto your leg with a stabbing, shooting pain. With a sharp jerk, you manage to free yourself. You examine your leg. Nothing appears to be broken. Okay. You are relieved. It could have been much worse. You continue on your journey. Well, injured leg. But only for a while. Wow. That was really fun. Love that. Okay. A St. Bernard! You suddenly hear a loud bark behind you. You spin around to see a St. Bernard bounding towards you, panting, its tongue lolling. As it obediently sits at your feet, you notice a harness on its back. There is a bag strapped to it. I search the bag. The dog waits patiently as you search the bag. You find provisions inside. Ooh, climbing rope. And some hot tea. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, puppy. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Great. Easy. Simple. Should I check these out and then go? Ooh. I don't know. I can almost just make it. I've got another use out of my tent. Let's try for it. Oh, I'm so close. I will rest once I am below the death zone. Okay. Oh, I'm not quite there. That's fine. It's fine. I'm right there. Well, my oxygen did get pretty low at the end, but didn't really have to do anything about it, which is cool. You approach a canyon and notice that a rope has been stretched across it. Who could have done that, and can you risk using it? I shimmy along the rope to cross the canyon. You wrap your legs around the rope and pull yourself across the canyon inch by inch. The rough fibers of the rope cut into your palms, but you ignore the pain. You're almost on the other side when the rope suddenly goes slack. No! You swing forward and slam into the rock face with an almighty smack. With trembling hands, you pull yourself up the rope to the edge of the cliff. You survive, but your torso is peppered with bruises. Injured torso. It hurts to breathe. Ugh. Should we see what this is first? Just for funsies. Let's do it. As you walk past a massive crevasse, you hear faint cries for help. Looking into its depths, you identify an unfortunate mountaineer at the bottom of the chasm. I will climb down to save him. Carefully, you climb down the crevasse. After some time, you reach the bottom. With great effort, you manage to save the mountaineer. His gratitude is beyond words. Good. None of this really matters because I'm right there, so... You've reached your goal. Your body feels weak, but your heart is jumping for joy. You know that the mountain is a merciless foe, but this time around, you have defeated it. Hell yeah. Back to the station. Awesome. That one was fairly quick. I expected that to be a little bit longer. Now, I am getting a lot of this environment experience. Ooh, inventory capacity. Flare pistols. Those are definitely new. I've never seen those before. Cool. You made it back in one piece. It looks like we'll have to redefine the word insurmountable for you. Haha. That is true. You will indeed. Alright, ooh, should I do some more energy? Or time cost reduction? I want it all right now. Well, okay, I could... How about we give myself more oxygen? And... let's see. Let's just focus on oxygen for the moment. Why not? Scientist. Ooh. Whenever you suffer a dangerous terrain event, gain experience. I like that. I'm gonna take that. Journalist. Reach a point of interest, gain energy. That's pretty cool. Sanity hasn't been much of a problem. Okay, yeah. 12 energy. Health. Calls for help. What does this... Oh, it calls for a trader. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, let's do this. See what it looks like next time. Do one for rock because I don't have one. And what are the dangers? I might just keep increasing like one of them. Because can I just focus on one and just, I don't know. Feels good to build one up. Alright. Great. So, I guess in the next one, I've completely finished Mountain 1. I will be going to Mountain 2. Awesome. Great. Well, thank you for the joining me on the last side mission for the first mountain. I will be back soon and start Mountain 2. See ya.